What's going on, y'all? It's your homegirl Bree, and I am back with another one. Okay, the quality might look a little different. This is my other camera. I'm like Kevin Gates. I got two phones, so you just never know which one I'm gonna hit you with. But nonetheless, we are here. Okay, and we are here by request. So as you guys know, if you watch the video, I be seeing. Let me address that real quick. I be seeing y'all watch my videos. Okay. And I appreciate you. I really do. But y'all don't be subscribing. How dare you? How dare you watch? You can subscribe for free, watch for free. Just click the little button. That's all I ask. Thanks, management. Okay. So I did post the Sephora wish list because as y'all know, actually the Sephora sale is going on right now. If you are VIB Rouge, but if you're like me and you were slipping on your pimping and you're just VIB, ours doesn't start to the 3rd. So I've been checking my wish list, make sure none of my things are sold out. But I did get a special request to do an Ulta wish list, and I was like, you know what? I did forget about Ulta. And I feel like I forgot about Ulta because literally because their sales are different from Sephora. Like they do 21 days of beauty a few times throughout the year. They'll send out the 20% coupons and things like that. Sorry, people be texting me and bothering me, and I'd be like, what do you want? It is, let me just show y'all what time it is. It's too early for people to be bothering me. Too early. What do you want? What do you want? What I'm trying to figure out, what do you want? But anyways, y'all. But yeah, so Sephora and Ulta, everyone knows they run their sales differently. So Ulta does the 21 days of beauty a few times up and throughout the year. They also do Ulta pretty much has a sale every week. You just gotta, what I do is turn on my notifications on the Ulta app, and they'll be like, oh, shampoo, buy one, get one free. Oh, 50% off Tarte. Oh, 50% off Urban Decay. Like you literally can catch a deal at Ulta whenever. It just depends on what you're looking for. For me, this year in 2020, I'm not really wearing makeup other than when I film. So I just didn't have a need to be buying all this stuff. Like, for what? For it to sit here? Why would we do that? And then on top of that, like y'all, my collection, which y'all seen, my collection has literally gotten to the point where it's a lot of stuff I just don't need or I don't want. Like, as far as foundation, if it's not groundbreaking, something new that we ain't seen, I don't need it. I don't need another setting spray. I never finish setting sprays. I don't need another liquid lipstick. Okay. I don't need another gloss, another setting powder, another finishing powder. There's a lot of things I just don't need. And I'm definitely never buying another highlighter because, sis, I got enough highlighter for 3 lifetimes. So I've gotten to a point where you just got to be realistic with yourself. And that's the difference between people who are, people who are just collecting makeup to collect it because they're collectors, and it's no shade to them because everybody runs their collection. Sorry, y'all, I'm like, trying to get to the Ulta app and stop being bothered. But everybody runs their collection differently. There's some people who are straight up makeup addicts. If it come out, they gotta have it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, sis. That's your business and your household business. Ain't none of mine. There are some people who they buy stuff for like aesthetic, like, what is it? The new ColourPop palette that just came out, the Baby Yoda palette. I mean, I did buy that palette because it's cute. But there's like people who buy stuff that's just cute. They're not going to use it. It's in their, their beauty room to be cute. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And then there's some people who just flat out buy a ton of makeup because they wear a ton of makeup. Like, not everyone is just rolling out the house like me with skincare and sunscreen and a little lip gloss. Everybody got to get different preferences, and I get it, which is cool. But nonetheless, I ain't gonna hold y'all. We're gonna get right into my Ulta wish list. So I do believe I did check online to try to do a little research, and it looks like the next Ulta sale, like big sale, is going to be Black Friday, obviously, or a little bit before Black Friday, something like that. They do early Black Friday, then Black Friday, and then Cyber Monday week. Like, basically the whole end of November is said to be the next big Ulta sale. So this is what is on my wish list. My wish list is longer than my one on Sephora because, you know, it's drugstore, and some, you know, a little bit more appeals to me. So the first thing on my list is the Makeup Revolution Revolution X Tammy Tropical Twilight Eyeshadow Palette. If you don't follow Tammy here on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing. Sis is cold, and she always has been. So when she started getting her collabs with Makeup Revolution, I was like, dude, she's so deserved. She so deserves. Like, she's so funny. She's so creative. And this is her second palette. Yeah, this is her second palette. And this is the color story. I don't know if y'all can see. But you know, you got some purples, you got some blues, you got some greens. You do also have a top row of like browns that's very wearable. And then, you know, it's one of those palettes where you can pretty much do any look you want. There's a white in it, so you can lighten the colors that's in it. I just thought it was perfect, and I gotta support Tammy. I have her first palette. This is her second one, so I definitely was like, period, I need it. The second thing that is on my list is the Kat Von D Vegan Beauty Locket finishing powder. Now, if y'all not up on game and not up on tea, Kat Von D used to own Kat Von D, but you know, I ain't gonna get into the story. She no longer owns it, and it's now called Kat Von D Vegan Beauty. She's been completely removed from the company, and they're revamping it and coming with a new aesthetic. Some of the aesthetic they're keeping, because you know she has a very specific vibe, but some things they are changing. Now, this finishing powder is said to be better, which I was like, excuse me, better than the MAC mineralized skin finish, which is the only finishing powder I use. So I was like, excuse me, I need to try this. So I'm gonna pick it up in the color Deep. Obviously, it's around the same color as the skin finish, y'all can see, and it's cheaper. It's 31 bucks. So I was like, okay, we'll give that a go. Let's see here. The next things that are on my list is the Juvia's Place Luxe lip liners. And I've heard nothing but good things, and I feel like I need them, even though I pretty much only use one lip liner. But that's because that's the one that works perfect for me. So I'm interested to see if this is going to be something else I fall in love with. They're 10 bucks a piece, which isn't bad at all. And I'm looking to pick up, what color is this? It's like muted brown. So I'm like, we'll give that a go. And it's retractable, unlike the ones I have now. I have to sharpen, which is so ghetto, y'all. I hate sharpening pencils. The next three things on my list is from the Juvia's Place, the Nudes Chocolate Velvety Matte Lipsticks. Honey, let me tell you, it took all of my being to not order these when they first launched. I was like, look, sis, just wait for the reviews. And I'm trying to click on them to show y'all a bigger picture, but they are sold out on Ulta. So I will just show y'all what they look like here. Yeah, they're sold out on Ulta. I don't know if they're going to restock. I would assume, because they carry, you know, Juvia's Place on the regular. So yeah, we'll see. The next thing on my list is Melon and Hair Care African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo. If you don't know, Natural 85 here on the YT, the natural hair OG in the natural hair community. She has her own hair care line, and I have been looking for like a shampoo that's like a very like clarifying shampoo. I'm talking about get all the gel, all the edge control, all the butters, the creams, all of that out of your hair. And she must have known, because she came out with this African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo. And you can already see on Ulta it has 5 of 5 stars. And the reviews I've watched have been really good. So I definitely want to support her and definitely just have a good hair product. Like, if I can make my wash day easier, I am down. Okay. The next thing I'm looking to get is the NYX Professional Makeup Hydrating Jelly Primer. Ooh, y'all. I'm trying to find the product that this is a dupe of. So usually it's like NYX or e.l.f. that dupe something, but this time, I mean, not NYX, it's usually e.l.f. that be duping and Makeup Revolution that dupes a lot of stuff. So this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Nick said, hold on, wait a minute. We can do it too. And they came out with the Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. And the girls on the tube are saying this is the dupe. This is the dupe. And y'all know this is my favorite primer. So I'm just like, a dupe. And it's currently on sale for $12.75. I'm like, what? We must try it. We must have it, because this is the best primer I've ever used in my whole makeup life. So I'm just like, a dupe? I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to try it. So cool beans with that. Also from the Makeup Revolution X Tammy Paradise Glow collab, she also came out with a contour, blush, and highlight palette. And one thing Tammy always said, because Tammy stays over in Europe, and she always says how difficult it is for her to find like good bronzing contour products for women of color, you know, us that got a little melanin, because me and Tammy are close in skin color. And sometimes with us, either it's too dark or it's too light. Like, we're kind of in that zone where it's like, okay, like, I'm gonna have to use this just a little bit because it's technically too dark. So she came out with a contour palette in different skin tone ranges, and I'm gonna pick up the one that's in medium deep. So that's gonna be perfect. Another thing that's on my list are these e.l.f. Ride or Die lip balms, and I already have one. And I do really like these. They're only $5. They're nice and thick, but not sticky. I'm telling you, get ready for these winter months. Okay, like, winter is coming. And my coffee is cold now. Gross. Okay. Upward and onward. Okay, the next thing I have on my list is the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 eyeshadow palette. This is strictly on my list because I don't have this palette. This is like one of the palettes I'm missing from my Juvia's Place collection. And we cannot have that. Like, now, granted, I don't pick up every Juvia's Place palette. If I don't feel like I like it and I'm going to use it, I don't get it. But this one I do need. Yes. The Warrior 1 and 2 are great, and I need that one. And I am considering picking up the other holiday collection palette. I don't know, you guys, because I have so many of these colors from Juvia's Place already, and I'm just like, let's see if y'all can see. And you can see it's like the orange gold kind of vibes, and I already have so many of those. I don't think I'm not getting it. I'm taking off my list. It's been decided. Like, I just don't. I can't. You guys, I can't. Like, I'm at the point where I don't want to just buy something just to buy it. Like, I actually want to need it. Like, that, me buying that was just to have it in my collection. I would not use it. So I'm not getting it. The next thing on my list is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Coconut Mist. I simply just want this because I'm one of those people who wash their face in the shower. So by the time I get out the shower, dry off, walk to my beauty room to get dressed, my face is dry, and you're supposed to apply your serums and such on damp skin. So that's solely what that is going to be for. The next thing on my list is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Poreless Putty. I know you're like, you already got one. Yes, I do have one, but I want the matte version, okay? That's on the list. And then everything else on my list, woo child, let me tell y'all something. One of my subscribers, who also happens to be my best friend, thought it would be wise of her to challenge me to a full face of makeup from the drugstore that's under $50. I said, are you crazy? Are you gonna have me out here in shambles looking like who did what and who done did it and why? And she was like, you can do it. And then at first I was like, oh, it ain't nothing. I can do this, girl. I started looking at these prices. I was like, this is where we're rolling into multi-purpose products, okay? So I have, for that challenge, what I have in my cart is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara, the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Matte Finishing Spray, the Wet n Wild, you see is a trend here because Wet n Wild, you know, they're very cheap and affordable, and their products are pretty decent. So I have their primer and their eyeliner on here. Then I have the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, which is cool to use for the challenge because I also wanted to try this concealer just in general. And then the e.l.f. Cosmetics Eyebrow Pencil. And then the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder, the Maybelline Blush. e.l.f. Cosmetics, I don't know. For like my bronzer, I'm still trying to figure out. But I'm thinking it's going to be the e.l.f. Cosmetics Blush and Bronzing Powder. If not, I'm gonna have to run to Target and get the Black Radiance contour palette because that contour palette gonna end up being my highlighter, my contour, my finishing powder. Because $50 from the drugstore, without cheating, without going over $50, like being true to the challenge is difficult, honey. But I'm up for the challenge. I'm just slowly collecting those products because. But yeah, that's just where I'm at with that. That's pretty much what's all on my list. I don't foresee it changing in between like now and when the sales start. I usually don't heavily shop at Ulta. Like I know a lot of people go there for their fragrance. I don't buy fragrance from Ulta. I go to fragrancenet.com because it's authentic fragrance and it's cheaper. I'm not into their hair products. I don't really mess with that except for melanin. I'm trying to think what else do people go to Ulta for? Oh, I was saying Ulta this whole time. Those two who Ulta, I don't know. I'm not a big shopper of Ulta, which is crazy because they do have a better reward system than Sephora. I totally agree. And they have more frequent and better sales. I just, like I say, at this point in my collection, I'm not running out buying too much. Like I'm actually trying to use the stuff that I have. So like I said, if it's not spectacular or something I've really, really been wanting, and that goes for Ulta and Sephora, I'm not running to go get it. Okay, for what? For it to sit right here on this vanity and look at me while I look at it? No, thank you. But yeah, that's my wish list so far. What is on y'all wish list? Are y'all prepping for the Black Friday sale? I think this is the first year that Black Friday is legit gonna be online, with our current state of life. So I'm wondering if there's going to be more sales than usual or how it's going to go. Are y'all working Black Friday? I hope not. I'm not. Now, when I used to work retail, I definitely used to work every Black Friday. But now that I'm in corporate America, I don't do that. So I will be at home with my ankles crossed, taking part, getting these deals, okay? But let me know what y'all got on y'all list. What are y'all picking up? Do y'all shop at Ulta more than Sephora or Sephora more than Ulta? Do you split it? Like, what are y'all doing? Did y'all buy a lot of makeup this year or did y'all buy skincare? Oh, I don't buy skincare from Ulta either. Like, I'm really on this Korean Asian skincare because it's just better, you guys. Like, I am going to have a Korean and Asian, like, sunscreen. I mean, not sunscreen, skincare video. It's coming because like honestly in the United States we are getting ripped off and we don't even have the best formulas. Like I can't be bothered. But yeah, y'all, that's all that I got. This video was requested by Caleb. I do appreciate you requesting it. Thank you so much. And of course, thank you for watching. But that's all I got for now, y'all. Feel free to leave any more requests down in the comments. Sometimes it takes me a few days, just like the mail, 5 to 7 business days. But I do read every comment. I will get to it. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.